Sanmunani, my name is Lwazi Khoza, and as a student, I'm very worried about life during COVID-19 and post-COVID-19. And today, I'm joined by the Deputy Minister of Higher Education and Training, Mr. Buti Manamela, to answer my questions on life on campus as we roll back into campus. Come and join me. As a department, I mean, it's obvious that saving lives is at the center of decision-making right now. However, how are we going to ensure that livelihoods post-COVID-19 are not completely changed for the worst?
The debate around saving lives versus people's livelihoods is a very crucial one and is reinforced by the extent of our inequalities as a society. Certain sections of the population are privileged to be able to self-isolate, to be able to quarantine, to be able to maintain social distance, to be able to keep themselves active even economically without having to set foot in a factory floor. And evidence shows that those are the people who are unlikely to transmit the virus in the course of creating livelihoods. But then the general populace relies on going out there into the fields, into the factories and everywhere else for them to be able to make livelihoods. And that balance is going to be very crucial, particularly in the phase in which we are going into, which is an economically active population that seeks to preserve lives. And so those are the things we took into consideration. And that's why we believe that the balance between saving lives and getting as much students as possible graduating out of the system is going to be very crucial. We're keeping the numbers fewer in our campuses. We making sure that those who are about to complete are getting their degree, undergrad or postgraduate. We are also making sure that we engage with different sectors, particularly students who are saying we need to go back to campus. Some of them for a whole range of reasons. Others are saying, Bastumama Gwinya, Nama Archer and all of that, and we can't study. Whilst others are raising genuine issues such as, gender-based violence, sexual abuse and all of that, and that the home space not necessarily giving them that kind of freedom. But we've got to balance between that and the fact that if you open the floodgates in campuses, we may not be able to control that, and it may spike. So those students who can complete the academic year by not necessarily setting foot on campus, we allow them to do that. But I think that the bigger debate, which we should be having, as a country, is that if you look at some of our universities and TVET colleges and community colleges, there are huge disparities. Some universities have a full-on clinic on campus, whereas some can even manage to hire a nurse, to attend to basic student needs. And so those are some of the interventions that we'll be making moving forward so that into the future, in our response to such disasters, we don't have to negotiate between livelihoods and lives, and that the difference should be the same, and that dealing with one should be able to complement in dealing with the other.